All right, y'all. So Dante London is back on the YouTube is easy thing, right? So he says there's a couple steps that you need to do to make YouTube a lot easier for anybody, right? Step number one, sit in your car. Step number two, hit record. Step number three, have a topic. Step number four, talk about said topic. Step number five, make sure that video is 10 minutes. Step number six, just use your phone and you don't have to do anything else. And step number seven, don't edit the video much. If you do, very minimum, right? And what do I think about that? I agree. I agree. You can look at my top view videos and there's something similar. Speaking on doing it from your phone, I've been on YouTube for about 7 years, and all of my videos are from this phone right here. No. This phone right here is like through here to like halfway, probably longer than half of my channel has been on this phone. And before then, I had different phones. My girlfriend's phone temporarily. After my first or second phone that I was using on YouTube, I don't exactly remember. It's been 7 years, all right? My son, he was a lot younger back then, and he threw my phone from the living room couch to the kitchen sink that was full of soapy dishwater. And yeah, so that was the end of that phone, right? So I don't know what problems, so I agree with him, right? But I don't know if he had these same problems or anybody else who's a small YouTuber who uses their phone have the same problems that I'm about to mention, because I don't think he mentioned in the video, because I don't remember watching the whole video. I don't think he mentioned the problems that comes with using your phone for YouTube, all right? It's great and it works. I'm gonna name some good things that I think before I name the problems, right? So the good things are, for me personally, I do fitness, right? Fitness is my stuff. Repentine Fitness, hence the name, right? You gotta have a niche and whatever. You gotta have your own lane and whatever you do, right? To make your blueprint you make your footprint on the YouTube streets. You feel me? So me personally, that's 90% of my channel. The other 10% of my channel, I believe that anything is content. I literally believe anything is content. And sometimes if you're trying to grow your channel, saying names and celebrity names or bigger YouTubers' names, that'll help you get into the algorithm. Just don't do it too much, because you gotta also remember the people that watch you, they watch you for what they looked you up for. You do fitness, which I don't recommend doing fitness. Not to keep you out of my lane, I just don't recommend it, because it's just like anything else. The big guys at the top have it on lock. But I do have my own lane because I'm natural. I'm not saying I'm the only natty YouTuber, but I fly the flag for natural. I'm proud of being natural, you know what I'm saying? And for people that want to hear real fitness content, the ups, the downs, the ins, the outs, they come to me for a certain reason. So the good thing about it is I can take my phone anywhere and I'm ready to point and record, right? I don't care if me and my kids go to the zoo. I can use that and I can tie it in with fitness. All right, we go to the zoo, I'm getting my steps in. We play basketball, I'm doing cardio. You know what I'm saying? And it could be something like, I'm an animal person. I can film an animal that I see, like I say, anything. And I can say things that's intricate. It'll sound like you watching an animal documentary, a PBS or Nature Channel or something like that. Because I know about animals. I've been studying animals my whole life, right? So, if you don't believe me, watch my animal videos, right? But that's not my point of what's the problems. What's the problems is the memory on your phone. And yes, you can get more memory on your phone, but how many people actually do that? I don't. I got enough memory. All right, so you got all these videos, and not everybody's gonna run into this problem. All right, if you are a person that posts maybe twice a week or something or less, then you might not run into this problem. If you're a person like myself who posts daily, and a lot of times I post multiple times a day, sometimes I might skip a few days, But like I say, it's 365 days in a year. And I guarantee you, I probably post 1,000, at least 1,000 long view videos a year. Probably 10,000 short view videos. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You can look at my channel. Somebody, matter of fact, do me a favor. Look at my channel and comment below how many videos I have on this channel. All right. And yeah. And the top, you can look at my top view videos and my lower view videos, and you can kind of see why this has more than that. So if you want to take notes on how to get more views, I got videos from 50,000 views all the way to videos that might got 3 views and everything in between. And there's big reasons why these videos have more than these videos. And I need to watch those videos myself so I can take notes on my own videos. But keep that in mind. Everything that works for somebody is something that probably is worth trying if it's legal, if it's follows the YouTube rules and things like that. It might or might not be worth trying for you, all right? But in my opinion, it's most likely worth trying, seeing it out. Because to grow on YouTube, you got to find your own individual journey, but you have to try things. People will hear somebody give advice of, this is what I do and this is what I did and da-da-da-da, and they will do that said thing and it doesn't work for them and they get mad at the person. You lied. If they was lying, then it wouldn't have been working for them. So it works. And it works for multiple people. It just doesn't work for everybody. Also, you got to have patience, all right? You got to have patience, all right? So if you pull your camera out today, you make a 10, 20-minute video, and it doesn't get any views, all right? Most likely, if you are just starting out, you're most likely not going to get any views, all right? You're most likely not going to get any watch time. People don't know what to expect from you. They don't know you. They don't know you from a can of paint. That's nothing wrong with that. That's actually great because they get that. I'm not editing that out. They can get to know you, all right? That gives them more of an opportunity to get to know you, all right? And that gives you an opportunity to practice your patience, all right? And I know how it feels we're human, right? I know how it feels to have your hopes up high for something and it doesn't happen. My advice is, you can take it how you want to. You can take this advice or not, all right? Don't always have your hopes up super high to where if it doesn't work, it ruins your day, it makes you give up, you know what I'm saying? Understand that most likely if I put this video out, I'm going to see what it does. And most likely it's not going to do anything. Me, myself, I got 11,000 followers, right? And if you got 1,000 followers or less, most likely my video is going to do better than yours. And even myself, I'm not going to get views like that all the time. Dontay London, Dodash, all of them, they're not going to get views like there's ups and downs, all right? If you're not in the top 1% of YouTubers, most likely you're not going to get viral every time you post. If you're not in the top 3%, you're not going to go viral. Top 10%, you're not going to go viral. So, but there's chances that you will. All right, there's a lot of people, there's a handful of people, not a lot, of people who go viral their first time posting. That's like lightning striking. That's like hitting a lottery type odds. But it happens. So how do you know? You never know until you try. It's like this too. When you get on this camera, a lot of times you're not going to have the confidence at first. It's practice. The more you get in front of this camera, the more you get used to being in front of this camera. The more it's like you're talking to somebody that you personally know. Even if you're the type of person that don't talk in person, I see a lot of introverts feel like they can only talk to the camera. Myself, I'm an introvert, but I'm not an introvert from being shy. I'm an introvert because I like my me time and or I'm always busy, all right? So when I go to the gym, matter of fact, this is a fitness channel, so when I go to the gym, I don't talk to many people. I go to the gym at certain times to avoid the crowd. Not because I'm shy or I'm scared of being around people or anything. That's part of it, being scared of being around people, because people in the gym, they will get you injured. because they don't know when to. Most people in the gym don't really know about working out. It's been people go to the gym for years and still not know how to work out because they go there to socialize. They talk, they kumbaya, they whatever, buddy, this and that and the third. Too much in my opinion. But and you do what you want to do. If you go to the gym and you talk or whatever, if both parties are mutual and they're agreeing that they don't want to work out and they just want to talk, nothing's wrong with that. I don't understand it, but nothing's wrong with that. They pay their membership just like I do, and vice versa. So people are like, they got the right to be in there. I got the right to be in there, and I got the right to get my workout in. That's what a gym is for, right? But even with that being said, I'm not an introvert because I'm shy. I'm an introvert because I want my workout in the gym. I'm not an introvert because I'm scared of being around people. I'm scared of being around people because I don't want them getting me injured, all right? Dude trying to shake my hand while I was bench pressing, for instance. There's a lot of stories I can tell you. There's a lot of stories I've told you already on this channel for those who don't know. Type in Rapid Type Fitness Freaky Jason. You'll hear a story about this guy trying to follow me home twice, right? But that's neither here nor there. A lot of times when you feel like you can't talk to anybody, this can be a vent to help you vent. This can be an outlet. You know what I'm saying? Even if you never blow up, even if your channel never gets anything or never make any money, this can just be something to get it off your chest. All right. So, and at the same time, I think he said, Dontay London said something about making $2,000 last month, which that's not nowhere near where he made a long time ago when it was really popping. All right. So, and a lot of people say that ain't really popping because, you know, such and such, that's not going viral. The top, he's probably in the top 10% of YouTubers right now. Top 15%. Well, no, because I know a handful of people that go way more viral. Those people are in the top 3%, top 1%. You gotta, when you're looking at percentages, you gotta look at how many millions of people don't even get 1,000 views per video, including myself. How many millions of people who don't get 100 views per video? There's way more people who don't even get 100 views per video than people who get more than 20,000 views per video. So the percentage is mostly less than 20,000 views per video. Way less. I would say less than 10,000. It's not. I'm going to count on my fingers, by the way, because I'm trying to keep. I know how many figures it is to get 10,000. 6 figures? No, that's 100,000. 5 figures. All right, I'll go count on my fingers. I don't need to. Right? Yeah, y'all see me do that right on camera, man. Like the video for that and subscribe. But if you made it this far, go ahead and make it the rest of the way. And leave comments. Let me know what I'm saying right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? But 10,000 views is 5 figures. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 5 figures, right? I guarantee you 90% of people do not even get 10,000 views on their videos. That's why I say he's in the top 10%. Simple math. You ain't gotta go crazy with the math. It's that easy. All right. How do I learn how to make math like that? Because I've been doing fitness, and fitness is math. All right. A lot of people say science-based fitness and all this. No, it's numbers. The numbers that your reps, your sets, how much the weight is. All of that is numbers. Calories, how much protein, how much you weigh. All of that is numbers. Math. Simple math. People overcomplicate things. Same thing they do with their YouTube channel. They overcomplicate things. They think they have to be perfect before they even get on camera. And how do I know this? Because I was a beginner before, just like I was a beginner in the gym. I've wasted years. I'm telling you my problems. I've wasted years, all right? When I first started before I started my channel, I wanted to start my channel years before that. And my channel name, Rapid Type Fitness, I already had the name and all that for years. And I was telling my girl and them, and they was getting tired of hearing me talk about it. Yeah, I'm starting my channel, and I thought I had to be perfect. That was my problem. That's the problem I see with a lot of people. You think you gotta be perfect. You think you gotta have everything down packed before you even start. No, it's a thing called learn as you go. I can't rewind time and start where I felt like I should have started. If I started where I felt like I should have started, I think I'd have been way beyond where I'm at now. But there's a time and place for everything. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I would have been way beyond, but maybe I would have been done by now. I don't know. Maybe something would happen, or we don't know what would happen if you could rewind the past. But you can't. So you can only deal with the present and work towards the future. You can use the past as a lesson of what to do and what not to do. You can reflect on the past, but don't live in the past. All right? Use that. Okay, instead of back in my days, and I remember when I coulda, shoulda, woulda. It's not over. All right? What dontay say? Get your ass on YouTube. If you're this and that and third, get your. Hey, I feel like if you got a topic, right? I see everybody talking about sports. I be seeing groups of guys sitting there talking about sports. Who won this game? Back in the day, this happened. And they be saying some stuff. I'm like, yo, I don't know how y'all know all that stuff or how y'all can think all that stuff off the top of your head. But little do y'all know, I've told a lot of guys this. Look, I don't even watch sports, but little do y'all know. Especially for a person that don't watch sports, y'all got me listening. Little do y'all know, if y'all put a camera right there and say everything y'all just said, you got a podcast, you got videos, you got whatever. Y'all sound like ESPN to me. Y'all sound like y'all doing a good job. A lot of guys be doing this, but they just wasted, all right? And I'm one to talk because I've been going to the gym way before I started posting. I've been knowing about weight loss. Most of my weight loss happened way before I started posting videos. That's why people don't really see that much of my before. And that was my fault. Way before I started posting videos. And that was a big mistake because I wanted to be perfect. I wanted to already have my six pack. I wanted to already be lifting a certain amount of weight. I wanted to already is the problem. People want to hit the ground running. People think everything is on and off like a light switch. It's a light over there, so that really didn't affect the way I wanted it to affect. But it's the same thing like weight loss. I tell people all the time, type in, I'm telling you, type things in, right? Type in Rapid Time Fitness New Year's. And not even just to watch a video. Type in Rapid Time Fitness New Year's and do like that with your finger on your phone, if you're watching on your phone or however you watch it. Scroll. See how many videos I made about New Year's. I got more New Year's videos than probably anybody on YouTube. But guess what? Nobody listens to those videos. Nobody, even on New Year's, those videos don't get that many views. Why? Because people don't want to listen to what I was saying on those videos. I was telling people, don't wait until New Year's. If you typed it in, you see those videos. Most of those videos are titled, don't wait until New Year's, and then it has something else on it, so it will be the exact same title, right? Speaking of titles, but I'm going to say what I had to say first. People don't want to hear the slow and steady. People don't want to hear the work. People want to hear what gets them results today. They want it yesterday, as fast as yesterday. They want it. When people ask me for fitness advice, they always ask me what supplements I take. What can I buy from the store and I can take and they make me lose? Stop that. Not saying I don't take supplements, but they don't work like that. All right? So, but speaking on titles, tags, thumbnails, you got to have something that gets people to click on your video, and then you got to have something to say that keeps people watching your video. All right? So, Dontay London was right. dontay was right. I'm right now. It's just, don't get mad when you post a video and it don't work immediately. Most YouTubers, including the people I just named, was on YouTube for years. before it popped off. It was their time. You know what I'm saying? But usually they popped off at a certain time because certain videos. And it might be your time. The buck that bought the bottle could have struck the lotto. I ain't saying that you should play the lottery. But I'm saying people that give up and be down and out, the day that they gave up could have been the day that it happened or the next day. You miss every shot that you don't take, all right? You miss every shot that you don't take. And if you don't believe in yourself, who gonna believe? A lot of people don't want me to believe in myself. And I'd be like, that's just a reflection of them not believing in themselves. You too serious about such and such. You too, you ain't gonna make no money. Somebody said that $2,000. He been on YouTube all these years and only make $2,000 a month. Speaking on Dontay London, I'm not trying to count another man's pocket, but I'm just saying something that was in the comments. And I'm like, at the end of the day, $2,000 a month ain't a lot of money. But $2,000 a month would change your life. If you think about it right, $2,000 extra. $2,000 itself ain't a lot. But think about how much money, I'm not asking, think about how much money you make right now. And then think about adding $2,000 to that. And to say that you can't do it and you see somebody else doing it, that's admitting that that person is better at it than you. What's the difference between them and you? That's how I look at things. When I lift weights, I don't care that there's people that's lifting way more weight. Most likely they're on roids or something. And even if they're not, I'm not worried about what that next man is doing. I'm worried about what I can get. I'm going to get it where I fit in. You see what I'm saying? I'm in my lane. Ain't nobody say try to take over the world with this. Ain't nobody try to say you got to be Mr. Beast or somebody. Ain't nobody saying all that. If you can get what you can get, that's good. And then try to get better than that. Or stay consistent or whatever. But that's all I got to say, man. Like the video, comment, like, subscribe, share, holler back at your boy. It's your boy, Reptile Fitness, man. Go through my channel, man. Watch my fitness videos. A lot of people are trying to get into the gym. A lot of people want to get results. A lot of people don't know how it actually done because they watch the flash. They watch the glitz, the glamour, the high editing. They watch the people that only show their wins, never show their losses. How you gonna learn from that? I teach how to not get injured. Sprains and pains do come with the game. It might, hey. But I teach how to be cautious. I teach what to watch out for. I teach what a good workout looks like, what a bad workout looks like, what leads up to it, what to do afterwards, cheat days, all of that. Look it up, man. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Holler back at your boy. Scroll through my channel, man. Peace.